Did you know that doing everyday routine things differently every now and then could result in increased productivity, having an easier time dealing with new and unexpected changes, finding it easier to push your own boundaries in the future, and enable you to more skillfully brainstorm and harness your creativity? Kristen LaJeunesse here, and you are watching the Will Travel for Vegan Food marketing series.
We'll travel for vegan food.
According to this Life Hacker article, the idea of the comfort zone goes back to 1908, when psychologists Robert M. Yerkes and John D. Dotson explained that a state of relative comfort created a steady level of performance. In order to maximize that performance, however, we need a state of relative anxiety, a space where our stress levels are slightly higher than normal. This space is called optimal anxiety, and it is located just outside of our comfort zone. Today is Comfort Zone Challenge Day. I'll be pulling once again from the 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss to present you with today's challenge. While beneficial to anyone who would like to give it a try, today's challenge is particularly useful to those of you who would like to create grand connections with influential and prominent people. Today, I challenge you to find Yoda. I'm on page 172 of the 4-Hour Workweek. Call at least one potential superstar mentor per day for 3 days. Email only after attempting a call. I recommend calling before 8:30 a.m. or after 6 p.m. to reduce run-ins with secretaries and other gatekeepers. Have a single question in mind, one that you have researched but have been unable to answer yourself. Shoot for A players, like CEOs, ultra-successful entrepreneurs, famous authors, and the like. Don't aim low to make it less frightening. If you must, use contactanyscelebrity.com and base your script on the following. This is Acme Inc. Hi, this is Tim Ferriss calling for John Grisham, please. May I ask what this is regarding? Sure. I know this might sound a bit odd, but I'm a first-time author and just read his interview in Time Out New York. I'm a longtime fan and finally built up the courage to call him for one specific piece of advice. It wouldn't take more than 2 minutes of his time. Is there any way you could help me get through to him? I really appreciate whatever you can do. Just a second, let me see if he's available. Here you go, good luck. John Grisham here. Hi, Mr. Grisham, my name is Tim Ferriss. I know this might sound a bit odd, but I'm a first-time author and a long-time fan. I just read your interview in Time Out New York and finally built up the courage to call. I've wanted to ask you for a specific piece of advice for a long time, and it shouldn't take more than 2 minutes of your time. May I? Okay, go ahead. I have to be in a call in a few minutes. After you ask that question, at the end of the call, say, "Thank you so much for being so generous with your time. If I have the occasional tough question, very occasional, is there any chance I could keep in touch via email?" Tim has a few footnotes throughout that script, one of them being that you shouldn't pretend to be strong. If you are nervous, let it show. In fact, he's actually faked nervous a few times just to make the other person feel a little more confident about giving him advice. Well, there you have it. Your challenge is set in motion. For 3 days, attempt to call somebody who makes you a little nervous. Now, you might be asking, I don't even know where to start or who to call. Well, break it down into categories. Are there certain parts of your life that you feel like you could really use a mentor that's higher up on the chain and maybe has a few connections? Maybe you're working on a product or brand or launching a new business and there is a business owner out there who you really admire. Go ahead and give them a ring. Really, it doesn't matter. Maybe you just want to connect with a celebrity who you think is unreachable, and your personal challenge is to see if you can make it happen. The guidelines are totally up to you. Start by making a list of the first 3 people that you intend to call. Then take some time and see if you can locate and track down their numbers. If you search hard enough, you can find it. And let me know how it goes. After you've done this exercise, or even whatever stage you're at throughout the exercise, tell me about it in the comments below this video. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and share it with your friends. And do not forget to head on over to WTFveganfood.com to sign up for email updates so that you don't miss a single one of these videos. I will see you tomorrow, where it once again will be the Will Travel for Vegan Food marketing series.
$50 for a t-shirt, that's just some ignorant. I call that getting swindled and pimped. I call that getting tricked by business. That shirt's hella dope. And having the same one as 6 other people in this club is a hella don't. Peep gang, come take a look through my telescope.